Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to go and participate for today's Gran Turismo World Series 2023 series on the Nations Cup in Gran Turismo 7. Since we have been participating from 4 seasons on the 2022/23 exhibition series, but now it's about to go for having a brand new format as we're about to be taken on with the Nations Cup in May, and then Manufacturers Cup will be scheduled to be in June. So let's enter and participate as we're about to be entered round 1 to be at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for the Group 3 category. But there's also to have some major changes. We'll go separate into 2 different divisions. For the GT3 and GT2 leagues, we'll have to go for only 12 laps, while the GT1 will be waiting for tonight's competition to take 24 laps around in Spa-Francorchamps. Plus, to have 7 rounds, we'll be doing some different racetrack and specified to do some racing car classes. So here we are for today is Saturday in May 13, as we're about to go switching out and go reschedule to have Wednesdays and Saturday for only 1 event to be served as a brand new format. After finishing round 1, we'll be going in to be at Fuji International Speedway for the Group 2 category on Wednesday, May 17, before May 20th is going to have to go for next Saturday to be at D-Forest Raceway as a specified car. However, because this is going to have to take 7 rounds for only 1 month, as we're about to go proceed in the month of June, we'll be at the final race in Grand Valley Highway 1 for the Group 3 category on June 3rd. But it takes 6 rounds in May and 1 for having a final round in June. Is going to have to be challenging and go competition, as we're about to see something else to have some new changes, and mostly to have a different card number to be served, as the official for the GTWS Nations Cup is about to get different. So let's enter. So mostly for the GT3 and GT2 leagues will have to be available for only 10 race entry, while the GT1 will have 3 race entry available by tonight. So I had to be entered and go for the 5th time ever since the last part of the video to be served as a warm-up. Here we have 12 laps for the number of players up to 16 in the rolling start for the GT2 and GT3 league for the Group 3 category, as we're about to go down for having 2 requirement tire changes as a mandatory. Racing hard and medium compound is about to be suitable and checked to be good to go. But there will be some other kinds of best Group 3 cars, specifically like Nissan, Toyota, Porsche, and Mercedes-AMG is going to get challenging to go harder, faster, and be more stronger to have this part of the qualifying session. But after all, because doing some high speed according to the BOP/tuning prohibited is going to have to be on a restriction, along with the brake balance are now being partially allowed. So, gonna have to be sure, because this event is about represent your country to show your pride and choosing any kinds of best car to be entered to join in session. So I have to be ready up and go, because I'm about that I'm about to be choosing with the Toyota GR Super Racing Concept 2018, or if possible, I should rather might gonna have to go for the Nissan GTR Nismo GT3 in the 2018 model. That would be a very good serve to be quite very recommendable to be ready up and go enter for today's competition. So do your best out there, folks. Practice well, join in session in the lobby by having a qualifier session, and then it'll have to go by having phase 2 during the part of the live stream video segment. We'll go down to do some changes and suitable by the update, as I'm about to be doing with the main part of the choice. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it is time to get ready to go for today's competition at the start of the Nations Cup. Let's begin and have fun out there. Okay, time to go practice workout for having a new day, new season, and new format for the Nations Cup, so I had to get myself shaped up a bit. So you see, hang on 1 second. Just got something else on my throat. Where was I? Oh yeah. So you see, it takes much more possibility to choose specifically to go for only a 2018 models like the Nissan GT-R Nismo, GT3, or Toyota GR Supra Racing Concept is absolutely to have the best adversary to go faster, offense, and doing some more defense. So I had to take one lap to go down and do some basic, ever since I just gonna have to get myself to be focused up to do one best reflex at a time. So off I go, gonna have to take that chicane in turn 19 and 20 before the timer will go begin. So let's start, and take that left side of the track to go entered on turn 1 is Losaurus. That hairpin is going to be a very good basic one to go down before proceed on to turn 2. So you see, 20 turns around in Spa-Francorchamps is going to have to get much more matter and do some main part of the racing strategy, just like that you've been ever watching from the 6 hours endurance from the World Endurance Championship. Serious hard work, practice, and having some major car crashes and drama by the accidents. So you have to be sure to do this perfectly and try not to get too much contact when you're at the Route Rouge. So that makes turn 7 to go entrance onto sector 2, going out to be at turn 8 and 9 by around in the Los Combes. That's good. Now for the Bruxelles into turn 10. Gonna have to keep a good steady position and find a good line when you're at turn 10. But there's turn 11. Gonna have to make a good steady position to stay on track and keep a good roll. It's only down to a minute left, so I have to hurry up and make that time to go efficiency by the average after having the last part of the video segment to go by doing a take 1. But this one is a take 2 for this part of the video segment, as I just gonna have to get myself to do some more focusing effort. It's only down to 40 seconds left. Come on. Try not to get too much over pressure. Campus is clear. Check. Start block to be at turn 15 and 16 when you're entered towards sector 3. It's only down to 10 seconds. So you see, just gonna have to try and do your best to master Spa-Francorchamps in 20 turns for only one lap during the part of the first round of this year's 2023 series in the Nations Cup. So let's join in session and get set in the lobby. Alright, just more like it. But I just really gonna have to get myself to be focused up if I really want to get my breath to catch in. So, the gang's all here. Looks like they're about to go and grab with some different Group 3 cars. They just did much more fine chosen to choose any kinds of best racing car category, as we're about to start up and go for the competition for today's part of the theme condition is going to be take place in late afternoon. So let's go exit out at the pits, commence the rolling start, and gonna have to take a good look with some other GT players that has the official GTWS car numbers are now being placed on the sides and the hood as well. But I tell you, because number 7 is going to be my best number to be well chosen to be joining session in the lobby. So I have to get worked up, go challenging, and get down to do some practice to do a hard racing qualifier. Looks like Ritz is here. Looks like he might know that I'm just going to have to go live stream. Just for the second time for only one day. Okay, warm-up is complete. Now let's go 6-minute qualifying for only 3 laps. We'll get down to do some workout in progress. I know how hard it is, you guys. I just might need to speak quickly and just gonna have to go correctly because I just may have a overcrowded crossbite teeth. Because this is not my part and having a cup of tea. Just gonna have to be patient and ready to go. Alright, looks like Wicked is about to go first to be on a head start in the qualifier. Looks like everyone is about to be ready to take an exit on the main part of the pit lane entry in the full course session. So here comes turn 3 and 5 to be on the Iraq Rouge. Just gonna have to stay steady and use the apex while you can. Very good, much more stable and fully well efficiency. Gonna have to take the camo straight first and then enter to be on the way to be at sector 2 at turn 7 through 9 at the last cone base. Looks like BDM is using with the Audi R8 LMS Evolution 2019. Just going to be extra careful. Kick it up a gear. Go for turn 11 at the left turn. Okay, very good. Looks like gonna have to go by the Polhon in turn 12. Gonna have to make my way and go perfectly to this part of the video segment. Is gonna have to get set to do some live stream in progress. Gonna have to keep a good work on the throttle. All I have to do is gonna have to change it up a bit and get settled in to be much more stable in a good mid-top condition. Just hang on 1 second. Go body assist. No time for that. If I may have the outlap advantage, we'll have to get on standby. Time to slow down. Go for the chicane on turn 19 and 20. Let's kick it up and go for lap number 2 to be on the fastest lap time. There we go. Looks like all in a good balance and well stable to have a good mid condition. Here comes Iraq Rouge in turn 3. Step it up on turn 4 to have 1 step on turn 5. Okay, so green zone to be cleared with no penalty effect. That means I'm all good. Careful. So I had to be extra caution whenever I had to take too much over acceleration when having a corner around. So, looks like TCR Day 5202 has arrived. Wicked, Caesar, and PhD Papa has now entered to be on the 4th position in number 1 and 4. Now I'm at the 5th position, just gonna have to go step it up a bit and just gonna have to improve my time. 2 viewers has arrived. So I had to get more focused. All I had to do, practice more, and do phase 2 for this part of the clip segment. But many viewers can welcome at any time because I'm just gonna have to do live stream recording on the set because I might be referred to be as a UDRS video editing director for this part of this video content. But it'll have to be patient and be on standby, so I have to be sure to go harder and be more creative. But they can sit back and watch the video whenever they want. But I don't mind because it's all about trying to make something to be visualized and, well, competitive pizzazz. Alright, looks like lap times are now calling in. Just going to work my way and get faster to be on the 3rd lap. That's 2 minutes, 21 seconds. Is now going to have to step things up a bit to go harder. Looks like being dropped down onto position 8. Gonna have to keep a good surveillance until I just gotta have to drop down. Now I'm at 9th place. Come on. Don't have time to go drop down onto 10th place. There we go. Just as I wanted, and make that perfect time to go step it up a bit by beating my lap time. Here comes the final lap, you guys. Time remaining in about 2 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Gonna have to hurry up because one best lap time will have to be updatable to be on the main grid standings, and then you'll be all safe and good to go. Keep it steady. Now going through to have turn 15 at the stop lot. Very nice. Stay on track and go Kurt straightaway in sector 3. Turn 18 cleared. Here comes the chicane in turn 19 and 20. Come on, just going to keep going, and looks like average time and climb up surpassing to be on the 7th position. Alright, looks like I'm all checked in and good to go, so I had to be ready up and go for phase 2. Phase 1 preparation is going to have to do some practice, you guys, so I had to come back and I just won't stick around. But there goes 9th place. 10th place. Wow. They really do want to get some serious lap time to get effort. 11th place. Come on. Cobra 0.117. Alright, looks like in about 3 seconds, so I had to get back and get my rehearsal to be act up and work together. Here we go. Let's do this. It's all about having a pride to represent your country before the start of the Nations Cup in the 2023 series, folks. As for today's temperature in Spa-Francorchamps is 62.6 degrees Fahrenheit with a forecast to be on a bright and sunny day. So, I just gonna have to went down and use currently by having a 2018 Nissan GT-R Nismo GT3 is now currently deserved to go right at it. So I have to be sure and start out to be using with the hard compound racing tires will be at the ready in about 12 seconds. Do your best out there, folks. This will be the best time and go hard going competition to be racing in the GT3 and GT2 league. Now let's go and get the party started. Welcome everyone to the start of this year's 2023 series GTWS Nations Cup on GT7. Now let's go where the drivers and their best Group 3 cars will be get set on the way. Here we have Aero US in first place, BDM in second place in the Audi RS, PhD Papa in third place. Fourth place we have TCR Day 5202. Caesar has entered to be on the 5th position, and here we have Chris in 6th place. 7th place we have is Akil Lucas has now ready to join in. Wicked 13 in position 8. 9th place we have TCR Lenny Steele in the Toyota Supra. Wicked in 10th place, choosing with the 2018 Nissan GTR, along with myself in 11th place. 12th place we have Cobra 117 in the Ford GT race car 2018. Emirates in the Porsche 911 RSR in 13th place, Mr. Nismo in 14th place, Jay Heger in 15th place. Last place we have Mr. Big Boss in the Nissan GTR GT500. Well, looks like this is going to have to get ready to go for having a rolling start. Choosing any proper brake balance will be suitable, and get ready up for having a main part of the first round of the challenge for the GT2 and GT3 league for the 12 lap endurance. So one pit stop available is going to have to be challenging and go struggle to see how longer it takes. But especially for myself, I had to get harder and go challenging for having a best time used for the 2018 GTR Nismo. 3 seconds, and here we go you guys. The first round of the 2023 series GTWS Nations Cup is about to begin. Good luck you guys, let's keep on racing, stay clean, and go harder to make your way towards victory. So heads up, looks like the contact just barely called in for Toyota after taking turn 1 on the lost source by going off the track and get back by the accident. Team Insportec moves on and currently to stay on track to be on the 9th position at the main start. Iraq Rouge is now cleared on turn 3 and 5. Let's go and catch it up for having a hard compound racing tires is about to be suitable and go by the endurance. This race is all about work your way to have the practice before the official is about to get set on the way. And by that official, and that means it's already here, and let's roll for having a best time moment to be in this competition in the Nations Cup for this year. So looks like Akil Loose Codes is now currently to be stay on to be at the 8th position to be represented for Team Chevy during the part of the Nations Cup. So here it comes, gonna have to take the Pohan in turn 12. just want to let you guys know because I'm just gonna have to take 2 for my own warm-up session. So I just wanted to let you guys know because this live stream was a test for myself to see how am I supposed to figure things out to get my mind a little bit off of it. I can't believe it, all that distraction just keeps bothering in my own head. That's why I'm just getting too much distraction makes me feel scattered. That's how what happens, that being a YouTuber doesn't want to take too much scuttering because it's giving me a hard time to say something else to specifically related to racing. But now I just lost half of it that I just really might need to get my mind off of it because of all that mental abuse that I just don't understand it. But I don't know why. But in the meantime, after one race, so I had to take a break and just gonna have to go for take 3 in the next part of the live stream video. It gives me a hard time to think things out because it gets me totally mental. It just keeps bothering me too much that I just really might need to get myself shape up and get focusing whenever I might need to have something else to be creative. That's how it's hard to be as a YouTuber because I just want to make something else for better for good just like everyone else. So I'm still working on it because I had to plan and make things up a bit. Just gonna have to get down to do some editing by development for only the next part of the video if I have a chance. Being myself as a YouTuber director for my own channel is taking so much hard work for myself. I mean, how am I supposed to get 1,000 subscribers that I just make one important bargain for having a good care of a promise? So here goes the 8th position. Looks like I'm gonna have to step it up a bit because I might need to work a bit harder. That I'm just gonna have to do it right for the next part of the official rehearsal, commentating for myself if I had to do it right. Alright folks, here we are. Final lap in number 12. PHG Papa is now in the lead, followed by Aero_US and TCR Dave 5202 in third place. Looks like they're about to go right in to take turn 10 to be followed up to be going enter in and proceed to be on the turn 11 turn on the left. PHG Papa is about to have its best chance to go ever for this year's 2022 GTWS Nations Cup after spending some minutes of my thinking quiet time because I just got carried away. That's something else that really bothers me, that ruins my own commentary speech of perfection and well expression to have this part of the racing competition. So Papa is about to have the compass into turn 13 and 14 and going enter to have the 15th turn to exit at the end of sector 2, and now going proceed on to sector 3 in the final sector in lap number 12 of the final run. PHG Papa is going to win, you guys. Aero_US is going to have to take one last chance to go and take that push to the limit. Much more thrill and pretty excited to see how Papa is going to have to take its final stand before the final run in last turn in turn 19 and 20 at the chicane. So here it goes. Looks like PHG Papa is about to be pronounced the first place winner of this year's 2023 series GTWS Nations Cup. Goes to PHG_Papa for the win. Good job, man. Way to keep up, and fully well succeeded to have this part of today's competition is now going to arrive at the dusk. Good job for PHG Papa for the win, you guys. Very good race, and way to keep it up for having best time ever for only second and third place driver. Aero_US and TCR_Fave 5202. Very nice. Very good, and much more possibility. Just to be a reminder for this part of Take 2 live stream is going to have to get simple ways and different perspective. But I tell you guys, because that was a thrill of an intense race to be in the main part as a head start for today's competition in round 1 on Saturday. But way to keep up to see how one Toyota is actually to go well achieved to be on 28-minute time. Way to go, PHG Papa. Way to keep on racing, stay clean, and go victory in first position. Very nice. Very awesome, and very good, well done to be achieved. Sorry for the long way, you guys, because I just get having my mind to be left out because of so many things to do. But I'll have to make sure to make it up and set it up to be using as take 3 for the live stream content video. Now that's competition, and that's how another part and take 2 to be serving as a warm-up test. So that should be quite very good. So, well, I kind of say 8th place might be quite good enough, so I'll have to save it as well. So, a very good congratulations to PHG_Papa for the win to be driving with a 2018 Toyota GR Supra Racing Concept. Especially for Aero_US and TCR Dave 5202 just did a good job out there. So I had to be sure to leave a message, and 3 of them are being well congratulations to be entered into the top 3 position is now going remarkable achieved in the highlights. Well, I can't say because plenty of tough times and tougher racing during myself that I just felt my mind being left out without saying something else to go competitive, and much more racing moments just like what the live television series sorry about that, just like what other live racing series like the WEC, FIA GT3 Championship, Super GT, and other kinds of motorsport series to have all kinds of best racing moments. But only for myself, I'm still trying to work hard and try to get myself to be well shaped up because I feel empty and nothing else to be left out. But as a promise, because I might gonna have to go for take 3 in the next part of the live stream video. So, well, I kind of say because take 1 and this part of the live stream is kind of a little bit much more extremely cluttered out. Guess so. Guess so it is, because I'm just feel disappointed for myself. I don't know what to do, because I did my best, because my mind just gets too much distraction that I just might need to be focusing on Gran Turismo 7. So I know you will understand, because I'm just trying to fight against my own mental condition. It's going to have to take much more serious stress and be creative for myself as a YouTuber director of myself. Just going to have to be doing this part of the live stream and being served as an encore if I have to do it right. But it was a good race for today, you guys. I had to come back, and I had to be sure that I had to do it much more harder and get better at it to have a perfect moment and doing today's part of the video segment for the Nations Cup. So, I hope you enjoyed watching the live stream video on Gran Turismo 7. Thank you for watching. Be sure click the subscribe button for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeeperThanArt, Twitter, GT Planet, Instagram, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art, Ricard liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. Hope we see you guys next time, and continue on in take 3 of the first round of the 2023 series in the GTWS Nations Cup on Gran Turismo 7, and I'll have to look forward to see you again next time. Keep on racing, stay clean. Well, gets a little bit steamed out. Well, that would be it at the end of take 2.